We're talking to head coach John Haskins after a pretty solid 76-62 win over Flagler today in the English E. Jones Center. Coach, you shot 45.8% from the field. You did build up a big lead in the first half, let it evaporate a little bit, but in the end you posted a pretty dominant win.
Yeah, we got in foul trouble. We played great out of the gate, and they did not make shots, and I thought we built ourselves a nice cushion. But Kemp and Ave both got in foul trouble, and all of a sudden I look up, we got 4 freshmen on the floor, and we made some bad mistakes that gave them some buckets, and we let Shorty get in there and get to the rim and dump down a little bit. So we gave them some easy ones there because I thought our defense was good early. But I told the girls after the game I was proud because we actually got down 4 in the second half, and we kept fighting and got back in the game.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the things that stand out in this game. And now you and I talked going down the hallway. Free throw shooting early on was pretty ragged. Is the nicest word you could say for it.
You know, and I don't talk a lot about it. We work on it some in practice. I think the more you harp on it, the more it gets in their heads. You know, so but we've got to do a better job. You know, making free throws. We went 13 for 26. We got to the line, but we didn't make free throws, and that was disappointing. On the plus side, we made 9 threes. Shot the ball pretty well. I thought Millie really got hot, and when we went from 4 down to probably 10 up, that was the stretch where she made 3 threes that really got us going.
Before we highlight your scores in this game, I want to give you the opportunity to talk about Wayne Mack, able to recognize her before the game, last home game in the black and gold for you. What has she meant to this program over the last couple of years?
Great kid, fantastic leader, does everything right. Really disappointed for Wayne in that she was limited with injuries. Last year, she's been unbelievably limited with injuries this year. She's probably maybe 50% of the player. You know, we felt like coming in, she averaged 7.5 points a game for us last year in about 23, 24 minutes. We felt like we could get up to 28 minutes. She'd average 10 a game. And it just hasn't happened because of injuries. And it's been disappointing, but I'm telling you, she's out there working every day. She's probably got the knees of about an 80-year-old, and she's out there practicing, icing them and practicing hard every day and gives us great leadership. So she's a phenomenal kid.
Let's pull out the scores in this game for you. 15 points from Camille Horn, 5 for 13, all from three-point land. 11 points from Ave Hardy. She was 3 for 7 from the field, 4 for 4 from the line. And Kiera Haney, 10th double-double of the season, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Let's talk about Slim's performance today. I know you expect a whole lot more from her, but she was still able to get it done today.
Well, I think that her scoring stats would be unbelievable if she'd slow down and be a little stronger around the basket. And then step up and make free throws. I think she was 1 for 6 from the free throw line today, or 2 for 6 or something like that. But you know, her effort is just so good, and I mean, she's going to give you constant effort, and sometimes she's laying on the floor going after balls and she gets exhausted, but her effort is fantastic for us, and that's why she's so athletic and active and plays so hard, is why she gets the stats that she does. Really excited about really excited about Ave's performance today. You know, 11 points. I think she had 6 assists. She had a good floor game. And Camille, in addition to making the 5 threes, I think she had 5 assists to maybe 2 turnovers. And then Kemp didn't give us quite the numbers she usually did, but 9.7 rebounds. She was very solid for us.
Let's talk about not bringing out specific opponents. Last games of the season on the road. What do you look for your team down the stretch?
Just trying to keep getting better. You know, we've really been an up and down team. We'll play really good about every 3rd game, and then we'll struggle. I think part of that's our youth, and part of that is that we've had a tough stretch where we've lost a little bit of confidence. I thought we went out there and just played today, and that's what we'd like to do, go out there and play with confidence, believe, despite the fact that we're playing a lot of freshmen, and despite the fact that we've got some injuries, that we can go out there and compete and win every game. So just play as well as we can. And the other thing is, you get away. We've got a weekend trip or 2. It's a chance for the team to bond.